Hi everyone, Pairfect, your lifestyle magazine show, is here once again, live from our Daily Tribune studio here in Makati City. I am Dinah Ventura.
And I am Jojo Silvestre. Today we have as guests movers, shakers, and blazers in the lifestyle world. They are the key organizers and number one advocates of the prestigious Artefino, an artisanal trade fair which they founded in 2017. Let's welcome to Perfect Miss Mita Rufino, Miss Maritess Pineda, and Miss Cedie Vargas. Hello.
Hello, welcome to Pairfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nice to have you ladies here.
Thank you.
Okay, okay, so our first question is straight to the point. What exactly is Artefino? We know it's more than just a selling event, and you've helped some indigenous communities in the past. So please tell us more about it.
Would you like me to go?
Yeah.
Well, Artefino is both platform and bridge. No, it's an advocacy platform, market-based. No,
Market-based.
market-based. Yeah, platform to be able to showcase and to to celebrate the Filipino artisanal crafts.
Yeah.
So what we try to do is we try to work with designers who have communities, who work with communities.
okay.
No. And this is what we bring to the market.
Okay, okay. Otherwise, they would not have that.
Access.
Yeah, yeah.
All this
Yeah,
artisanal
perhaps.
crafts.
That's very noble.
Yeah.
But how did Artefino start? Maybe ask Miss Mita? Yeah.
Okay. As I think everyone knew that the five of us were the one running the Maarte.
Oh,
Right?
ang maarte.
Yes.
Okay.
And so one day, the
Yeah.
Artefino group decided that they should like to continue with the communities, with the
Ah.
artisanals.
Yeah.
And so that is, they had discussed it with the board of the Museum Foundation.
Ah, okay.
And they said that that is not the the goal of the Museum Foundation of Maarte.
Okay.
So therefore museum. So that's why the Maarte group, the Artefino
Oh.
group decided to separate
Oh,
from
ganun
Maarte so that they can
pala.
continue. We can continue what we are doing with the communities
Yeah.
and with the artists, artisanal artists.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So you were the five of you who started it.
Yes.
Where were you together? I mean, I know that you're in some organizations, but was there any group that you were part of together?
Well, we were with the Museum Foundation.
Ah, that one.
Yes,
We
yes,
are
Okay,
yes.
members
exactly
of
We
the
all
that.
started
Museum
there,
Foundation.
Until now, right?
Yes.
Until now, we're still members of the Museum Foundation.
For that maarte thing?
Not only for Maarte. We've
For a
been
lot
with the
of-
museum,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay.
They were
That was
both
where-
past presidents of Museum
Of Museum
Foundation.
Foundation.
And actually, how we started having this, Cedie was the one who was the chairman of the first time that we had our exhibits and bazaar,
Oo.
and we called it Hobby. We
Ah,
called it Hobby.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's still around,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
It's
it is.
still
As a
around.
foundation
As a
and as a
foundation.
fair.
Oh,
That's
we're the
right.
one who started that foundation of Hobby. During our term as
Okay.
officers of the Museum,
Museum
Foundation.
Foundation. So talagang sila yung nag-start itong sort of a movement
Yes,
that
yeah.
has spread out into
Okay.
different events and
Yes, yeah,
activities.
yeah. But you see, as we were working, the advocacy started to grow. Yeah, and then you started to focus on the people behind all these products that were making their way into the fair.
It's a trailblazer, no? I mean, it
it
was the first to
If you think
do
so,
something like
yeah.
this. Oh.
But what gave you that idea that a fair like this should be
Yeah.
organized at all in the first place?
Miss Marites, would you?
Well, when you do fundraising, which we started doing for Museum Foundation, it's always a bazaar. No, so we started with the bazaar featuring all these communities. And that was held in the National Museum. But after a while, we realized we had to expand our market. So we had to go somewhere else. On the other hand, we also felt that if we kept on having the same communities every bazaar, and we don't help them improve or level up, nobody will buy anymore because they have already bought
Yeah.
Yes,
everything
yes.
that this
Yeah.
Yes.
community sell. So that's where we thought of the idea of focusing on improving the communities, improving their technology, their design, their know-how, and everything that will make them come up with products that will be more marketable in the venue that we would want to go. That's why we opted to present to the museum that we would like to include the communities as part of the beneficiary of our fundraiser.
So where was the first?
So, well, we
Artefino.
used to,
Yeah.
we had ours first in the National Museum.
Okay.
Then we went to the Silver Lens.
Silver
Ah, yeah, the
Silverlands.
gallery.
Yeah, we went to
Oo,
Silverlands.
They gave
Yeah.
us the space no,
Yeah, yeah,
at
for
very
free.
reasonable price.
Oh,
But then we found out it was too small, really.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was too small and parking was not so good. So we had this bright idea, of course, knowing that Rockwell was there. And at first we were scared, no? Because we didn't know how it is to be in a mall.
In a mall.
But then, we just dove into it and said, bahala na. And to our surprise, it was one of our major
It was the best decision
it was
we
one
did.
of
Yeah.
and it was one of the fair that where we really grew and made a mark in what we were
Yeah.
doing.
Spread so
Yeah.
fast.
Rockwell really gave us that platform to be known to the world.
But tell us about those initial years. Was it easy? Was it hard? What kind of problems did you encounter?
Lots of problems.
Was it also
They're
hard?
more like challenges, actually. Not problems, the hurdles that we had to overcome to be able to, to mount an experience. Because Artefino is not just a fair, no, it's an experience. Yeah.
Yeah. Like reaching out to the indigenous groups.
Was that
Who
hard?
took care of that?
No, what we did was we were designer-led. We established ourselves as it's designer-led. So most of the time, it's the designers who reach out.
Who-
Yeah, because
yes.
those are really their communities.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that's
Those
right.
are the ones that do the work. But at the heart, at the base of it all, we have the Artefino Foundation,
Yeah.
where we are able to slowly reach out to these communities, on the ground.
Okay.
We can't do 100 communities all at once. No?
Yes.
So we have to do it maybe one by one or maybe two by two if we have enough funds to be able to do like small grants in between, But we focus on one grantee at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
Miss Mita, do you recall what were the most sellable items in the last few years? In the
The last
initial
few
years?
years?
Yes.
The denims.
Ah, really?
Oh,
The
Yes,
denims
yeah,
were most
yeah.
saleable, yes.
With Filipino design and all that.
Yes.
embroidery,
Yeah.
patchwork.
Modernized.
Modernized.
Yeah.
Modernized.
Can we mention the brands, the makers?
Well, it was done by, specifically by Adante.
Okay.
Adante.
And
Edited.
edited edition of Adante, yes.
Yeah.
And,
local.
you know,
Local.
and local. This is local. What I'm wearing
Oh,
now
oh,
is
wow.
local.
It's very nice
Yes.
skirts.
Ang gaganda.
Yeah, because they mix.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I mean, it's not only one piece like that. They put together. And in fact, when we go abroad, that's the one everyone would say, "Hey, where did you buy that? Where did you get that?"
Talaga.
It's really even not only abroad, even here in the Philippines.
Yes.
Okay.
When I'm with Sonta and with the Sontians see it, they would always ask, "Where did you get that?"
And they will get
Said,
those
"You come
for
to
themselves.
Artefino."
Okay.
Okay. Miss Maritess, is it easy for you to wear something local and Filipino? I can imagine that in your wardrobe are all these imported brands.
Yeah, it was really very easy for me because I'm very daring when it comes to
Fashion.
trying new things.
Okay.
She
don't
is.
mind.
She is.
I don't mind wearing all the items that they manufacture.
Opo.
And surprisingly, when you wear them, people really notice. And then they start
Oh,
going
yes.
to the
The
seller and buy also what you're wearing. Sometimes when it's just hanging there, they don't notice.
They
eh.
can't
And then they
imagine.
Saan mo kinuha yan? Sabi ko,
Oo.
nandun lang sa Artefino. no? But sabi niya, ituro mo sa amin. So, by wearing it, we are able to really attract their attention.
The best models
And
for
then,
the
Yes.
for the art.
Yeah.
So we have sort of made it an unsaid policy that all of us, the five of us, will be always wearing as often as we can
Artefino product.
Sila ang anong tawag doon? Pace setter ba yun? Ano yung-
Trendsetter.
Trendsetter.
What
trendsetter.
we realized is that we have enough. Artefino has enough of a following for us to be able to give voice to all these artisanal crafts. No?
Okay.
Not just the clothing,
Yeah.
but we have pottery, we have food, we have craft beer, we
Oo,
have,
pala.
all
It's
these
not
things.
just-
People, it gives a venue. No,
Okay.
yeah, and the space, no, for people to know, yeah.
So even furniture, ano?
Yes, furniture. This thing I'm
Oh,
sitting
oh,
on.
a
Yeah,
lot of-
yeah.
Wow, okay,
What
okay.
we want to try to tell them is you can use all our local products in your daily life.
It's really
Yes.
Filipino contemporary lifestyle.
How much of my
I like
salary
that.
should I set aside to buy some good things?
Up
What's
to
your
you.
budget?
That is all up to you.
Yeah, but can one just have 2,000 and buy something beautiful? And,
You
Yes.
can, but if you want to see more, if you want to buy more,
Tingnan mo ng zeros.
okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
dagdagan mo yung budget
Yeah.
mo.
yeah.
Wala bang 10 gives? Installment?
We have installment.
Really?
Bank.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
use your card,
Okay,
we have
okay.
installments.
Yeah.
3 months, 6
Okay.
months.
Yeah.
Ganun pa.
Zero interest on the buy.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and Artefino tries to make it a point to have different price points.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
okay,
not,
okay.
yeah.
So a college student who just wants, who just puts together some from her allowance.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Scarf, yeah. Pendant,
A
yeah.
hairpiece.
Skirt,
Accessories, di ba?
yeah.
Where did this come from?
Different, yeah.
Ang ganda niya, no?
Mga antique beads.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You know, you have to really go around. You just
Okay.
go not to one.
Yeah.
You have to
you
go
really-
around to be able
Yes,
to see
yeah.
Oo.
which one you can buy at
Oo.
with your budget.
With your
Okay.
Because there are.
Pero meron lang.
Yes.
Or you can
Marami,
just
marami.
eat, ano?
Yes, yeah.
Oo.
You can
Eat
search, di ba? You
Oo,
can
oo.
search.
Fun yun.
Yeah.
You know why? Some of our vendors naman, what they use old materials. And we are in keeping with this recycle, reuse, and repurpose.
Yeah.
And by doing
Okay.
that, you're not wasting any old materials. And then, it brings down your price also no?
Yeah.
by using the old
Okay.
Yeah. That's another feature of
Yeah.
Artefino
Let's talk
this
more
year.
about that after a short break.
Okay.
Okay.
This break is brought to you by Angkas, Beat the Traffic, Bayad Center, hashtag Bigger Better Younger Bayad, and you can buy it all. Conti's Bake Shop and Restaurant, delightfully yours. Globe, atin ang mundo. Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. SM, we've got it all for you. Smart, live more today. Union Bank, it starts with you. And Data Consultancy Services. Straight Talk dives deep into present issues of leadership, politics, business, and more. Engage in insightful conversations with industry shakers, government leaders, and trailblazers every Wednesday at 10 a.m. only here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube. A wellness show dedicated to empowering viewers with the knowledge and inspiration needed to lead a healthy lifestyle. Be Well Now, hosted by Miss Cory Crino, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube. Arayan at talakayang showbiz, times 2, doble-doble! Kasama ang dalawa sa walang kupas na talakayan ng showbiz, Alwin Ignacio at Alex Brosas. DTT Show, tuwing Sabado at Linggo, alas 4 ng hapon, dito lang sa Diaryo Tirada ng Daily Tribune.
We're back on Pairfect, and we're talking about Artefino with the ladies who started it all.
Yes, but before we get to that,
Okay.
Jojo, I'd like to also invite our viewers to watch out for our Daily Tribune event. It's the
Okay.
Asian Innovation Forum. It's going to be at the end of August, 29th of August, Tuesday at Bellevue Hotel. Please be
Okay.
there if you're interested in selling or learning more about being
E-commerce.
in business, yes, e-commerce and applying e-commerce in your business.
Okay.
Then that would be the event to go
Yeah.
to.
Okay. Pwede raw humiram, ease in credit. Sabi. So
Tinuturo-
tell us more about they come up with recycled.
Yeah,
Oo,
because Artefino
materials.
has grown in leaps
Yeah.
and bounds. Parang now you're into
Sustainable.
Yes, sustainability.
sustainability.
Because, like I said, like I mentioned earlier, you know, we have all these messages, no, about responsible retail,
right.
social, you know, being socially conscious and all that. No, because we feel that since we have this platform, we have a responsibility. Where are we taking the market?
Okay, ganda yan.
And so this one is we have the reuse, repurpose, and regenerate. No, and it's a maker's lab. It's a
Okay.
feature. It's a feature within Artefino.
Okay.
And we invite people
Yeah.
to send in their entries, you know, on the recycle and the sustainability aspects of
Wow.
of design.
That's
It
every
doesn't-
year, every
Yeah,
festival.
we started it last year.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we came out of the pandemic, you can send yours, Jojo.
Can I send my boyfriend?
Recycled?
No, I won't.
Reused?
So by doing all these additions or developments into incorporating them into the festival, I'm sure you've helped a lot of communities or people in business who are small business owners. Can you tell us more about the people you've helped with Artefino?
Artefino has always prided itself on being, you know, creating community. You know, and
Okay.
yeah, it's not just an event,
Yes.
Okay.
but we're trying to grow the community, and we're trying to increase, you know, the number of people that come in,
Yeah.
you know, into Artefino and the conversations that happen there.
Right there.
So that
huh?
so that we continue these conversations the whole year round, you know, and it grows into a movement.
Oh, really?
It is now, I
it
think.
comes
Okay.
into your consciousness
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it goes into a movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
very
maybe we can tell you that
Yeah.
we started our first grantee,
Wow.
Sarawan, for our foundation.
Okay.
Yeah, Artefino Foundation.
We help one designer who's
Wow.
very, who really is very good,
Enterprising also.
enterprising, and works with the community in Davao.
What's his name?
Sarawan.
Zarawan.
Sarah.
Sarah Wan.
One.
She was our first
babae.
beneficiary.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sarah Wan.
Beading.
She worked with this community
Oh.
in Davao, the
Oo.
Lobos,
Oh,
and they
oh.
were able to come up with a lineup of jackets that were beaded there and that sold very well in the
Wow.
Artefino
So that was
platform.
the
Is she based
first-
here or she's
Yeah, she
based?
has a
here.
store
Ah,
in
here.
Rockwell now.
Yes, now she
Wow.
has a store.
Galing.
Yes.
She has two.
Yeah.
Wow.
She has one in
Wow.
Greenbelt also. Yeah. That's
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Galing,
From
di
where
ba?
she started,
Oo.
now she has two stores.
stores.
That's how we help them.
Imagine.
Yung talagang ano.
We must write about her.
Of course, of
You
course.
have to. You have to.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
You
She's
have
been
to.
all
Yeah.
over the world and she's
Wow.
Amazing.
all over the Philippines developing.
I have one of her mules up
new-
Yeah,
there.
the beaded ones.
The beaded mules.
Yeah. You know, a lot of our brand partners have amazing stories, and that's what, you know, that's what interested us, in, you know, and that's why we, you know, we put up Artefino and the Artefino Foundation, because they have amazing stories.
It turned out, no, there are a lot of creative Filipinos. Huh?
Just needing that
Yes.
support. No?
Yeah,
That's
just needing that extra push. Yeah.
So this year, who will it benefit? The
Yeah.
Artefino.
We're doing, yeah, you want
Yeah,
to
we're-
talk about
Well, like we have Anya
Mm-hmm.
and
And
Lim,
Phil, yeah.
and
Anya Lim.
she's from
Cebu.
Cebu.
Cebu?
Yes, and actually we visited that place. We visited the area where the community is, and we saw how the ladies, how the mostly elders, how
Okay.
they now
I think
really
there's a video of
try
that.
and you know, they're so appreciative of what Artefino has been
I'm sure.
helping and doing with them. In fact,
There.
There they are.
Okay.
Oh, that's the
them, that's them.
in
Anya.
fact, that particular lady that was there
Okay.
told me, Mom, now I can buy a TV. I can buy a television because I have already sent my postmates to school. So now it's for me naman to have a television.
Imagine that. No?
So I mean, you know,
Yeah, that's right.
very
Oo.
much.
Look at those
Oh,
are the
very-
ladies
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. And they were trying to teach us
How to weave.
how to weave, how to use
It's
the
hard,
needle,
it's
how to
hard.
use the
Oh my
needle.
God.
We
Yeah.
tried, but
It's
so
It's
hard.
not
Kailangan
It's a
mo
great
ng
workout, though.
coordination eh. Parang kamay paa.
yeah,
And productive pa.
yeah, yeah.
The one, oh,
Yeah, you have to grab the rhythm of the loom.
Oh, that one. Oh. Charming naman siya.
Yeah, yeah. They're very nice ladies.
And
We
it was
got
ve-
along with them so well.
It was very nice talking to them because they were
Oh,
really telling us
Their stories.
The stories, yeah.
their woes.
Ang
They were
ganda.
sharing,
oo.
they were sharing their,
oo,
as mothers, as,
Oo.
yeah.
Hindi naman sila intimidated by your presence. Ano? Because you're all very sweet naman. Oo. Oo, very relaxed.
And very
and-
sharing.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And they invited us to go back.
Oh, really? Wow, sarap. Oo.
Kaya I'm
said,
sure they
ano,
appreciated.
They were able to send their children,
Wow.
grandchildren to school.
Ang laki ng kwan.
So, malaking
Yeah.
bagay, di ba?
Yeah.
And now that the children saw that they could earn on weaving, they are willing now to learn the trade.
See,
Noon,
di
ayaw
ba
na
that's
eh.
the problem with
Ayaw
our
na nila.
crafts? Parang there's no
It's dying if there's no
continuity. Because they don't see themselves making money out of it.
Yes.
But now, because of
Now,
what you're
because
doing.
of this,
Yeah.
they now are willing to learn the craft. and
Lucrative,
stay there.
ano?
Yes.
Gusto ko
And
yun.
what we're hearing in different places is that even the men,
Okay.
when they come home in the evenings,
They help out.
they help out also
They help
because they
out,
see
yeah.
it's you know, yeah.
It turns out men are very
Livelihood.
artistic. Huh?
You know, the
Yes.
men actually have like strong,
The brawn.
ano, no? So the
That's
weaves
right.
are tighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kailangan pala kasi
Yeah.
Kailangan.
Many times kasi talagang
you have to
strength
lock
eh.
in
Yeah.
the threads. Okay.
So, what makes this year's edition of Artefino special? What can we expect?
What?
Yeah.
Ano ba ang
We're
something
featuring,
different?
Yeah, patis.
Yeah.
You might wanna talk
Yes.
about that, yeah.
We have, since we are into reuse, recycle, and repurpose,
Okay.
actually, the original person
Oh.
who did all this years ago was Patis Tesoro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was the epitome of all this
You mean Retaso?
without
She would
calling
do
it
that, yeah.
repurpose recycle. Basta she would pick up any kind of material. Pwedeng kurtina, pwedeng mantel, pwedeng
Pwede cortina.
and she puts it together, buburdahan niya, etc. So because of that, we decided to feature her here as the Miss Patis Tesoro, really.
When is the Artefino?
August 24 to the
We should
27th.
visit her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
we're going
You should go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk about,
You
to
should.
talk to the
She
people.
she's very
No,
proud.
I'd like to go to where she in Quezon is
San
San
Pablo.
Pablo,
It's a
Laguna.
very nice place.
Ay, oo.
She has been inviting us.
Oh, yeah.
We just didn't have-
She's very proud of what she's doing.
Oo, ang
And
galing,
she's really the best at it.
Okay,
So
okay.
now we're going to show the people that long before we even thought about this, she
was
already started.
It's like the fairy godmother of the
Oh.
Artefino sensibility.
Oh, quotable quote
Wow,
yun. ah.
okay. The fairy godmother.
Yes, yeah.
Innocent. Okay, Jojo, syempre, ano tayo, we're very curious about each one of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Outside of Artefino and before Artefino, what were you into? What were your vocations or work, main line of work? So maybe one
Yeah.
at a time.
Okay. Miss Mita.
I'm with Filipino Heritage Festival,
Yes.
and it's going to be on our 20th year next year.
Already?
Yes, and it's working with the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. And we have our programs and events throughout the Philippines. So our main objective is to bring and to make awareness, to bring awareness to as much as we can to maybe the whole country if we can. And our major projects are the youth forum.
Okay.
Our youth forum includes around 60 young students.
Wow.
And last May, we had it in Negros, and we had 6 cities that joined in. And so I said, we also have to have someone from the church
Okay.
and someone from the LGU.
Yes.
So they will also understand what
Yes.
it's all about, because we are trying to make them aware the different heritage sites and heritage
That's important. So.
whether it's tangible or intangible in their own areas. So we get reports now from them that this is what they have seen in their own area, and how we are going to be able to help them out.
Okay.
So this is something that I feel which is going to be quite interesting for the youth.
Yeah.
And this is will be our, and then the next one will be next year. We will be 20th, so we're hoping to go to Ilocos.
Okay.
And the moment we finish our Heritage Month, which is the May Heritage Month, we start working already for the
Again.
next year,
Galing, ah.
because it takes time to get an answer from the LGUs.
Ay,
And
oo.
to get answer from any places that you would like to be. And we would like to work with Artefino,
Oh, yes.
because Artefino is part of our heritage.
Oo naman.
Part of what they're doing is part of our heritage. And for next year, another project that we have is going to be local trees.
Wow.
Our local
Indigenous.
trees, indigenous.
Hardwood.
Hardwood, and it's local. And because there are a lot that we think it's Filipino trees, but it's not. So we're working with the Metropolitan Museum for that. And after that, we also have so many projects in mind for next year. And then I'm with other foundations, with the church,
Okay.
with
Okay, with-
of course Zonta,
Yes, yes.
Zonta. So these are my time is really full from morning to evening.
Oh, yeah,
So sometimes I just get wow, what will I do now? I have to report this, I have to report that. So that's what I'm quite busy.
Enjoy
Keeps
naman.
you active. Before we continue, let's take a short break.
This break is brought to you by Angkas, Beat the Traffic, Bayad Center, hashtag Bigger Better Younger Bayad, and you can buy it all. Conti's Bake Shop and Restaurant, delightfully yours. Globe, atin ang mundo. Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. SM, we've got it all for you. Smart, live more today. Union Bank, it starts with you. And Tata Consultancy Services. Straight Talk dives deep into present issues of leadership, politics, business, and more. Engage in insightful conversations with industry shakers, government leaders, and trailblazers every Wednesday at 10 a.m. only here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube. A wellness show dedicated to empowering viewers with the knowledge and inspiration needed to lead a healthy lifestyle. Be Well Now, hosted by Miss Cory Crino, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube. Arayan at talakayang showbiz, times 2, doble-doble! Kasama ang dalawa sa walang kupas na talakayan ng showbiz, Alwin Ignacio at Alex Brosas. DTT Show, tuwing Sabado at Linggo, alas 4 ng hapon, dito lang sa Diaryo Tirada ng Daily Tribune. Creative minds, entertainment icons, style influencers. We shine the spotlight on remarkable individuals who shape our cultural landscape. Every Tuesday at 2 p.m., only here in Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube.
Welcome back to Pairfect. We were talking about their lives individually, different from Artefino.
Yes.
Something else in their lives. So we were asking Miss Maritess, what's keeping her busy outside of Artefino?
101 things.
We're ready for the answer.
But anyway, I think what helped me a lot in doing my share in Artefino is the fact that I was 20 years with Saiten.
Oh, you were?
And in the beginning, when we were starting this, Saiten would support us. I would ask Art Di Maano to help us with their architects, with their props, etc.
Okay.
It gave me a very good perspective of how it is to come up with fairs like this because we used to do it here and abroad.
Oh, were you in export or something? or-
Yes, I was 20 years in export and I was part of the board of Saitem for
Ay,
about I
wow.
don't know how many years.
Oh,
So
oh.
I was a pioneer of Mina Gabor.
Yes.
Yes, she was the one who
Oh,
trained
oh,
me.
oh,
Yeah,
oh.
she was the one who trained me how to give a talk to 3,000 women from
Grabe.
Bacolod, and then they started the Negros producers.
I
That
see.
was our project.
Convent bread yan, ha? Sa Spain pa. Was it easy for you to really
Start
talk to
interacting,
everybody?
talking.
When they told us, no, you will just talk to a few people in a small room, pumayag ako, no? Tapos they opened it in PICC for 3,000 women. sabi ko doon sa asawa, you stay at the back of the, you're the only one I will look at and nothing else. But you know how Mina Gabor is now. And we really picked up a lot of things from her. She really made waves in our industry. And because of that, I was able to bring that know-how into this fair. And other than that, I'm very active in the arts.
Yes.
I have been a collector since 1972. So that's my passion. But other than that, I am a Sonsian at heart. Mita and I have been in Sonta for more than 36 years. And so serving the community was really part of our DNA.
Okay.
Yeah, it was second nature for us to do anything we could to empower the women. And the communities were the women's we really wanted to empower so that they could be self-sufficient, they could put up their own social enterprise, and their children will follow suit.
Yes.
And they will not leave the crafts
kind-
and the industry. Yeah.
Okay.
Or
I should
even the
mention
country.
something here. You know, I once visited their home because I was doing the biography of Don Benvenido Tantoco. And then I saw all these mga artworks
Collection.
everywhere. Oh. Naku, nakakahiya. Pa-picture ako every angle. yeah. We should do a separate article on
On each of them. So we go
all
to
of them
Cedie,
are art collectors,
Yes,
of
we're all
course.
art.
Oh,
That's why we enjoy each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cedie.
Cedie, wow, she has lots of things,
Yeah.
you know.
10 million
I
things.
think maybe the best way to describe me is just like an arts and culture advocate.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And that sort of ties in everything that I do, whether it was in the media arm, whether it's in the foundation arm, no?
Okay.
The Lopez Museum
Okay.
arm of the business,
Oo.
and other foundations, even outside of the Lopez Group. No?
Yes.
But what excites me is when I can tie all these together
Okay, yes.
into like a few projects. No, one of the bigger advocacies of the Lopez Group is also environmentalism. Whether you're saving the marine reefs,
Yes.
or mangroves,
Yes.
or saving the trees. Indigenous trees.
It's
no?
all
Yes,
together
yeah,
again.
that's right. Yeah,
Oo.
yeah,
We
yeah,
intertwined.
Yeah, it intertwines, and it's exciting when you're able to create a project that will marry all your different advocacies. No? You have passion, you have purpose, and you have commitment in what you're doing.
Okay.
That's it.
That's why we all get along.
I know.
Okay.
We all have our own.
Yeah.
Do we have a question about, in our script, do we have a question about their family lives?
That's up to you, Jojo.
Yeah, I'm interested to find
Before
out.
we wrap up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, are you mothers? Are you grandmothers? Are you single?
Well,
I understand you are today.
I am today. I just lost my husband
yeah,
two
yeah,
and a
sad
half
to hear.
years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, and I have 4 kids, 3 girls and one boy.
3 pala sila.
3 girls, yes. The 2 of them are in London.
Kaya pala.
Yeah, and one here is my bailarina
Yes.
daughter, Maritoni.
Yes.
And my son is involved with sports. With sports.
What's his name?
Gino Rufino.
He does what?
He does what you call this, reports on sports. He anchors.
Really?
He anchors.
Oh, nakikita ko siya sa TV.
And also he's into motorcycles.
Oh, yes. Oh, nice.
Oh, we'll feature him.
Motorcycles. And
Let's feature him.
he's always what you call this, going abroad somewhere to promote motorcycles. No.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's a lucrative hobby.
Yeah, he loves what he's doing.
Okay.
Miss Maritess.
I have 4 children.
Okay.
One is abroad working in
Okay.
the
Yeah.
hotels.
Yeah,
Indiana.
yeah.
And
Magaling.
3 of them are here.
Okay.
I already have 3 grandchildren and 2
Oh,
great-grandchildren. So, but now that they're all grown up,
Okay.
I have time for all this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm free to do all that I want. In
Personal
the,
passions.
Yeah, in my personal passion. And my husband also is
Supportive.
very supportive. He doesn't stop me from doing anything that I want to do. So, because of that, I'm able to perform in spite of all their needs. But
Really?
wag lang pabayaan, di ba?
Of course.
Yeah.
Make time for everything.
Are you a granddaughter of Amang Rodriguez?
Yes, I am.
Oo, kaya
Yeah.
she's also
Oo.
very
Oo, sanay ako.
graciosa.
Laging may tao doon sa bahay namin. Because I lived with my grandfather.
Oh, really?
Yes, oo. So I was used to them, everybody going up there, magsaysay, mamunluk.
everybody.
Oh, everybody, yeah.
Who? Mama Look?
Mamunluk would go to us, yeah. Bring us their
He would
siopaw.
bring what?
Yes, naku, sarap.
That was fun.
Even Aguinaldo, all sorts.
Really?
Marcos.
Pag-usapan natin yan, Jojo, for
let's-
another...
we should-
I'll
should
give
probably
you,
have
I'll
a-
give you his book.
Yes. We should probably have a high society show.
Yes, we should.
People who are doing something for, hindi lang basta
Yeah,
pa-beauty
and
or
also
Yeah.
pa-glamour.
Yeah.
parang
Yeah.
in touch with our fellow Filipinos.
Yeah.
and-
And you know, their families are, they're all achievers in
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
own right. With,
Okay. Before
okay,
we-
Cedie,
I'm-
you're a mother?
I'm a mother.
Okay.
I'm a grandmother.
You are?
And yes, I have 4 grandchildren,
Already?
4 children, and then 4 grandchildren. By the end of the year, I will have 6 grandchildren. I think what I'm trying to define now is my role as a grandmother. I'm taking
Okay.
of course, my children, but even my grandchildren along on this advocacy journey that I have.
Okay.
Whatever it is that I strongly believe in, I try to expose them to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is anyone among them with the Lopez group?
Yes, there are 2. There are 2.
Ah, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
yes, yeah. 2 of my children. Yeah.
Well, Jojo,
Okay.
it's really been
No. Let's not stop this. This is
getting
fun.
to know these ladies. I really wish we had more time because this has been
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
But thank you very much for gracing our show. Thank
Yeah.
you for joining us. It was a pleasure having you here
We
as our
enjoyed the
guest.
conversation
Yeah, yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
You should come back for another project.
Oh, or maybe one
Event.
by one.
Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah.
Just let us know.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching our show this afternoon. This has been Dinah Ventura.
Thank you.
And this is Jojo Silvestre.
Thank you.
And
Thank
this
you.
is-
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Till we meet again.
Wait. Can you invite them to Artefino?
Yes.
Yes.
Conclusion.
Well,
Maritess.
Artefino, the much-awaited fair is coming this August 24 to the 27th. So we hope to see you all there. And I assure you, you won't have enough of your 24 hours to see everything we have to offer you. Come and join us. And we have it mall-wide now. It's in the North Court. It's in the Lifestyle Court. lifestyle venue, and in the 5th. So I think we're taking over Rockwell.
About time we are.
Yeah.
They can't say no to us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thanks to
Thank
all
you.
those who
Yeah.
support us and come and join us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was perfect for you.